everyone, you welcome back online. How are you doing? Okay, we're in mathematics class, and this basic 3, we're in mathematics class, so I want you to get your writing materials, and the topic is telling the time. The topic is what? Telling the time. So are you with your notes and your pen? Let's start learning. Time is very important to us. Time is what? Time is very important to us. It tells us the part of the day. Time tells us the part of the day, whether we are in the morning, afternoon, evening, or night. It is time that will tell us. Then another thing is that time tells us when an event takes place. Time tells us when an event takes place, whether the event takes place by at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and so on. So it tells us when an event takes place. The instrument that tells us the time is a clock or watch. That is, what do we use to check the time? We either use clock or we use watch. Now let's take examples of clock or watch. The first one, we have table clock. We have what? Table clock. The table clock is the one we have on tables at home, especially in our rooms. We have it on table at home in our rooms. We also have it in offices. You will see the table clock on the table in an office or in a room. So you can see a picture of a table clock. Another one is wall clock. This is a wall clock. We normally hang it in our sitting room at home. So you have it at home on your wall. Another clock that we have that we normally use in checking time is our wrist watch. Is our what? Wrist watch. We have children wrist watch and we have adult wrist watch. Most clocks have number 1 to 12 written on their faces. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 written on their faces. This type of clock is known as the analog clock. Some watches are digital and they show numbers up to 24 hours. Those ones shows numbers up to 24 hours. You can see. Yes, that's very good. So your digital wristwatch that mommy and daddy bought for you is your wristwatch. So it can show numbers up to 24 hours and you don't need to think of what time is it. Just check it. It will show you the right time. Very good. So we have parts of a clock. We have what? Part of a clock. There are usually 3 hands on a clock. How many hands do we have on a clock? 3 hands. Let's take it one after the other. You can see the second hand in red, the minute hand in blue, and the hours hand. Can you see? Very good. So the longest, tiniest, and the fastest hand shows the second hand. You can see it's very tiny but long. So that is the second hand. The longest and fat hand is very long but fat. You can see it in black. It shows the minute hand is immediately after 12. You can see it is immediately at the back of 12. That is the minute hand. And the third hand, which is the last hand on a clock, is the hour clock, the hours hand. You can see it is the shortest and the slowest hand. The shortest and the slowest hand shows the hours. Can you see the hours hand is short, very short, and fat. Okay. Telling the time in hours. Telling the time in hours. When the minute hand is on 12. When the minute hand, that is the long and fat hand, when it is on 12 and the hours hand point to a number, the hours hand is the short and fat. So when it points to a number, the time is said to be an hour. The time is said to be what? To be an hour or o'clock. Can we say that together? Okay, let's say it together. When the minute hand is on 12 and the hour hand points to a number, the time is said to be an hour or o'clock. So let's take example. What time is it? Learn this time. The minute hand is on 12, the hours hand is on 1. So what time is it? The time is 1 o'clock. The time is what? The time is 1 o'clock. Let's take another example. The minute hand is on 12. You can see it's blue. The hours hand, that orange, is on 2, pointing to 2. So what time is it? The time is 2 o'clock. The time is what? The time is 2 o'clock. Let's take the last example before we go for today. The two hands are on 12. The minute hand and the hours hand is on 12. So what time is it? The time is 12 o'clock. Everybody say it. The time is 12 o'clock. Very good. So before you go for today, take your assignment. Take your assignment and submit early. So what time is it? Check it. What time is it? It has already been drawn for you and o'clock has been written for you. Just write the time. Do you get that? And if you have any question, you can call me or chat me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you. Love you. Take good care of yourself.